there. How are you doing? My name is Angel, and I like all things that are mysterious. And currently, I am obsessed with this mysterious statue that I was not able to find the other day at Greenwood Cemetery. So I'm back, because I feel like if it's mapped out on Google Maps, it should be here somewhere, right? That's what I'm thinking. But Google Maps says that it's all the way on the other side of the back of the cemetery. Okay, I don't think that's true. So we're gonna grab my phone. I parked over as far as I could. There is some sticks I need to move out of the middle of the road though. Hold on. Oh, and there is people here. I was really hoping there wasn't. Okay, so I do believe that it's this statue right here, because I went back and watched my footage, right, because I uploaded it so you guys could look at it, and that was everything that was not live streamed. It was supposed to be live streamed, but it all still recorded onto the GoPro, which is amazing. I love that it did that. But anyways, this is the only statue that I've seen with a woman in a book that looks weird. I don't know, there's a lot of dates and stuff on here, but the name on it says Manny. So I don't know, but this is the only one that I've seen that has a woman in a book. So, and I've walked all the way around the cemetery, and this is the only statue I've seen, but she's not holding a book, but she's also missing a finger too. She's missing a whole finger. I don't know what happened. She's had a rough life. But anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna read what I found about this Lynn stone, and then we're gonna carry on, because I believe this is the stone, because it's the only one that looks like this. So what I found about Lynn stone is Lynn stone in Greenwood Cemetery in Rockford, Illinois is a mysterious and enigmatic monument with an intriguing backstory. Here is what is known about it. Lynn stone is a large weathered monument located in Greenwood Cemetery. It is characterized by its unusual design, featuring a carved figure of a woman with her hands resting on a Bible or book, surrounded by an ornate arch. So this isn't it then either, because that's not the description. Well, anyways, we're going to keep going. The monument is surrounded by local folklore and urban legends. According to one popular legend, with stone marks the grave of a woman named Kate O'Leary, who was falsely accused of starting the Great Chicago Fire in 1871 by knocking over a lantern in the barn. However, historical records show that Kate O'Leary was buried in a different cemetery in Chicago, and there is no evidence linking her to Lynn stone. The true origin of Lynn stone and the identity of the person buried beneath it remain uncertain. So there is a name on this, right? I wonder if there's just it's really a unique piece. Like, there's a lot going on in this piece. Like, there's a lot, right? It says, some believe it was erected as a memorial to a local woman named Julia Lynn, while others suggest it may have been commissioned by a grieving husband in memory of his wife. It says, despite the lack of concrete information about its origins, Lynn stone has become a cultural landmark in Rockford, attracting visitors intrigued by its mysterious history and haunting beauty. It has inspired speculation, storytelling, and curiosity among locals and visitors alike. And then, you know, this is a cemetery, so obviously don't be coming out here doing, you know, reckless stuff. You know, if you come out to, I think it's this. If you guys end up coming out here and you find another one that more fits that description, please let me know, because I've walked all the way around the cemetery and I did not find it. But the other part of this is we are going to walk around this little church here before I go back to my car, because there is another part to this. Hold on. So that was Lynn stone. So now we're going to go to Greenwood Cemetery. So this one is located at 1011 Auburn Street in Rockford. Greenwood Cemetery was established in 1852, making it one of the oldest cemeteries in Rockford. Oh, that explains so much more then. So yeah, I know you guys have seen all this stuff in these videos. We're like getting ready to explore right out of Rockford. We're like tying it all together, so to speak. I love the purple pink flower trees. It's so beautiful. Oh, I love it. Anyways, it was founded to provide a final resting place for the city's residents and has since become a significant landmark with historical and cultural significance. You know, too, when you go on Google Maps about Lynn's Stone, just one last thing, there is no pictures, okay? There's no pictures, so I'm wondering if there's even any reality to any of that and how it ended up on Google Maps. If you guys could explain that to me, that'd be great, too. So anyways, let's see. It's located on the west side of Rockford, near the downtown area. It covers a sizable area and is bordered by residential neighborhoods and commercial developments. Over the years, Greenwood Cemetery has become the final resting place for thousands of individuals, including prominent citizens, veterans, and pioneers of the Rockford community. The cemetery contains a variety of grave sites, including traditional burial plots, mausoleums, and cremation niches. Remember, I told you my mom was cremated here, so I already have a tie to this place because this was one of the last places my mom was, right? So there's that. In case you guys were wondering, I mean, I've always been weird, but this weird's different because now I have a tie to a cemetery because that was the last place my mom was. So, oh man, anyways, Greenwood Cemetery is recognized for its historical significance and architectural features. It contains a number of notable monuments, statues, and memorials that commemorate the lives and achievements of those buried there. The cemetery also serves as a repository of local history, with gravestones and markers providing insights into the area's past. And as you can tell, every time I've been out here, there's somebody out here taking care of the cemetery. So they take really good care of the cemetery, okay? They're always out here doing yard work. They're always out here. There was a guy out here the other day. He was watering flowers and stuff that were planted around people's markers. Remember the difference between markers and headstones? Anyways, yeah. Here's some more Sanford. No, that was Spafford, not Sanford. Never mind. I was looking back on a video that me and Randy did at, what was that? Cedar Bluff. Was that Cedar Bluff? I don't remember. I'll have to look back at it later. But anyways, we're going to go to the next leg of this journey. So we've learned about Lynn's Stone, which I believe is that, because that's the only one that really, I don't know. To me, the description and what I've seen here, that's the one. But, and then we learned about Greenwood Cemetery, which is where the stone or statue is located. And now we're going to go to the next part of the whole Google Save Places adventure. So I like that we're moving forward, even with the little hiccups and stuff. And I like that it really made me, I went on Google Maps, guys, and was trying to really find the stone. I was looking for pictures. I was looking for anything, right? Couldn't find anything. So that's where we are with this whole Google Save Places adventure. We're gonna keep going because there's more, and obviously it's probably gonna have more hiccups. Who knows? We'll see. And I like how I adapted to this, so I will see you guys in the next part. Hey there. So we're on the next leg of this journey. So we are currently at Rockford Hebrew Cemetery, right? And there's not a whole lot of information about this cemetery. I don't see very many plots, I guess is what you could say. Like I see one over there, I don't know if you guys can see it, and then there's some over here, but right, so it's not very big. My thing that I want to know, okay, just can someone answer why would they lock it so you can't go in here when there's really not a lot in here? I did find some stuff found some stuff out about Rockford Hebrew Cemetery, but I don't understand why it's locked, okay? I don't think that's even mentioned in the stuff I found. So it says, the Rockford Hebrew Cemetery is a historic Jewish cemetery located in Rockford, Illinois. Here is what is known about it, okay, besides that it's locked. The Rockford Hebrew Cemetery was established in the late 19th century to serve the Jewish community of Rockford. It was founded as a place for Jewish residents to bury their loved ones according to religious customs and traditions. Is that why it's locked? Like, there was some stuff going on here, like, anyways. The cemetery is located on Rule Street. It is not located on Rule Street. In Rockford, Illinois, near the city's downtown area. It covers a significant area and is surrounded by residential neighborhoods, which it is. You know, and there's my car, because I was like, well, where else am I going to park at? So anyways, the Rockford Hebrew Cemetery is a final resting place for many members of the local Jewish community, including pioneers, leaders, and prominent citizens. The cemetery contains traditional burial plots, as well as there is no mausoleum and monument, so I'm calling BS on that one. But yeah, this is the Rockford Hebrew Cemetery, and I just have, you know, some questions, like, why is it locked? Okay, for starters. And it's very bare. Does that mean that there's not a lot of Jewish people that are buried here? Like, is there qualifications to get in here? I have questions that were not answered. So anyways, if you know the answer, go ahead and please comment below, because I like to know stuff, especially if I ask the question, somebody knows the answer, please tell me. That's how we get smarter, by sharing the information we know. So anyways, it's locked. Let's go to the next leg of this journey, shall we? So the next leg of the journey, right, was supposed to be the Lysander Jacoby house, but when you go there to Google Maps, it says that it's permanently closed. So I went here anyways, because I had it in my saved list, and you really can't see anything, because the only way to get to it, because it's like a private road or something, or a private drive or whatever, the only way to see it is to come over by, let's see, what am I by? I think this is a school. I think it's Keith School or something like that. But yeah, the only way to see this is to come here. So I'm in their parking lot right now, and you can't even see anything really. You can barely make out the house through like the trees and stuff. So you guys didn't miss anything. Another thing, that this Google Maps thing is something else. I'm really starting to figure out what's really going on here. So the next leg of the journey, let me get out of here. The next leg of our Google saved places is gonna be, oh shoot, well, because we're so close, I didn't want to do Anderson Japanese Gardens today. That's gonna be a whole video all on its own. So the only other thing that I can see for right now that I can go to would be the Amos, Catlin, Spafford house. So I've been talking about Spafford, right? We're gonna go to the Spafford house. I don't know how many have been following me, but I've been talking about it. When me and Randy went out to Cedar Bluff Cemetery, we seen a bunch of like headstones. There's the difference between a marker and a headstone. We've seen a bunch of headstones that said Spafford on them. So we're gonna go to the Spafford house, and that's where we're gonna end this leg of this journey is there. So I'll see you guys there. So here we are at the Amos, Catlin, Spafford house, and they say that this house is a historical landmark. So let's see if I can't find anything about it. I know I've talked about Spafford so many times, but I feel like there's something about it specifically. So we are currently here, and honestly, it's like all the way fenced and locked, and they have like no trespassing signs out, beware of the dog. But there's like a whole bunch of like woods back there and stuff too, and I don't really know what's about all the woods and stuff, or why. I don't know if somebody lives here or what, but let's see what it says about the Amos, Spafford house, Rockford, Illinois. There we go. Oh, I said it was for sale somewhere too. So we're currently at 501 North Prospect Street, which is weird. I always forget that this is Prospect. I used to work on Rule, and honestly, I can see the group homes the other one of the group homes of why I'm standing here. But it says anyway, so Wikipedia says the Amos Catlin Spafford is a historic residence in Rockford, Illinois. Let's see. It was built in 1863. There's a lot of history behind it too. It says Amos Spafford was born in Adams, New York, and came to Rockford, Illinois with his two brothers in 1839. There he worked as a farmer in Sawyer before opening a shop. He participated in the California Gold Rush and lived in the state from 1850 to 1852. And then, oh, okay, now I'm starting to see. In 1854, he founded a bank with C.C. Briggs and David Penfield. The bank recognized in 1864 and became known as the Third National Bank. So that is how, okay, Third National Bank. Spafford served as the first president. So there we go. So that is the First National Bank president. Okay, the first one. Anyways, so I'm assuming they've had more, but this was his house, and we are on Prospect. And it's very quiet right now, but you know, I don't think this video is long enough. So I feel like we're gonna do one more, just one more. So I'll see you in the next one. Hey there. So we are currently outside the Lake Peterson house in Rockford, Illinois on busy ass East State Street. So there's actually a lot of businesses. The hospital is right there, Swedish American Hospital is right there. They call it UW. But this is the Lake Peterson house. It is known also as Jenny's. It's a Victorian Gothic revival home in Rockford, Illinois. The house was built in 1873, so it is a historical house. There's another historical house over here though that looks all boarded up and stuff too. It says the house was built in 1873, probably by prominent Rockford citizen John Lake, its first owner, but its architect is unknown. The house is a significant example of Gothic revival architecture and is considered one of the finest such homes in the United States of Illinois. Wait, the U.S. of Illinois. That doesn't make sense. Wikipedia, get it together. The Lake Peterson house is owned and maintained by Swedish American Hospital in Rockford and stands adjacent to the main hospital complex along Business US 20 or East State Street. If you live here, you call it East State Street. If you don't live here, you call it US 20 because that's how you get to 90. The building and its carriage house were added to the U.S. National Register of Historical Places in 1980. So the house and then the garage that you see in the back there, and then you can obviously see Swedish American Hospital and then their big ass emergency sign. But yeah, they're also called UW Health. And yeah, it's a nice little house. I remember my sister had told me that Swedish American had bought this house and she had heard that it was haunted, so there might be, you know, ghosts lurking around in there. You know, I mean, a house that old, yeah, I can see that, but you never know. It's a very beautiful house. Also, remember how I told you just down from the Lake Peterson house, there's Lake Peterson house. There's another house that's all boarded up and shit and looks old as fuck. It says it's for sale by Gambino's. So, I don't know anything about that house. It looks very old. It looks about the same period and it looks about the same architecture. So, I don't know if maybe they were friends. Also, there's some really nice pictures on a lot of these buildings here in Rockford. So, this one has birds on one side, and honestly, I don't know. It says Swedish American Foundation. So, I don't know what this building is right here. It says, but it looks abandoned. It looks boarded up and shit. But on the other side of it, also there's some cops down there. There's always something going on here, guys. And I'm just used to it. I swear the other side of this house, oh, this building, I mean, has more birds on it. So there's more birds, and then there's some more stuff over there too. But yeah. Alright, and now I decided that we should come by the river. Why? I don't know why. Because I like coming to the river. And I also seen this house that has cairn and rocks or wood or something. And I don't know if they know it's like that or if it's on purpose, but cairn is hilarious. There's that. Anyways, If you guys liked my Google Save Places adventure, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. And as always, I appreciate you, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.